Yes, we're back and even having a good time on the breaks. I'm Christine McKellar, your host here at That's So Vegas TV Live, WCOBM Studio. I almost trip up on that sometimes, and I don't know why. It's WOCBM. It's so easy to say, but the tongue
easy for you to say.
I know. And I'm here with Marianne. We were talking about this great production that they have coming up, and it's 50 pounds from Stardom, and it's really high energy. I've seen clips from it. You and your partner in crime and laughter, Janine.
Partners. Indeed.
Taking a year and a half to put this production together. You have some of the top musicians in Las Vegas backing you up, and it's going to be at the high-end, very nice Starlight Theater. Starbright.
Yes.
I knew I was going to say that at one point, and I'm so glad you're here to correct me.
I just knew you were going to say it too, so I was ready.
The Starbright Theater, which is out in Summerlin.
That's right.
I almost said Sin City. Don't even let me start. I'm having too much fun with you. Before we get back to that, and we have 10 minutes left in this segment, but I always take advantage of the last segment to tell people about what's coming up and going on in Las Vegas. And for tickets, times, detailed information, visit my website that I publish. I have 2 lives, www.vegasonlyentertainment.com. Under Vegas VIPs, I publish Jackie Brett's wonderful column every Monday, and we have all the latest things that are going on. One thing I'm very excited about, probably why I'm sputtering and everything, because just thinking about it gets me so excited. I'm a tennis player at heart. I've done it for years. I love it. I have some of my best friends here in Las Vegas, almost 30 years. We've played tennis and are devoted. And Monday, October 10th at Caesars Palace, it's the 13th year, but the second time at Caesars Palace, is the fabulous WTT World Team Tennis Smash Hits. And John McEnroe, Andy Roddick, Martina Navratilova, Maria Sharapova, they're going to be headliners at this event.
Wow.
I can hardly even get their names out. I'm so excited.
I can see that.
I will be covering it as media, so I'll have the media pass. I'll get to mingle and mix and be right up close to all the matches that are going on. It's just incredible. I mean, Billie Jean King, when you even think about what she's done for tennis, and I will always promote tennis. It's the greatest sport in the world. You can take it anywhere with you. I didn't start playing seriously till I was in my 30s, and then I've just carried it everywhere up to the point I would play 5 days a week if I could. So
that's love.
I know, it is love, isn't it? I think I've loved it more than anything in my life. Love. Yeah. Okay. I'll ace that. So the it's actually a fundraiser for AIDS. It's Elton John's AIDS Foundation, and they've raised more than $14 million over 13 years for HIV awareness. They do it nationally and on a local level. So proceeds from the tickets and things like that are generated for, and it's the awareness of AIDS in the community and to help people understand that. So a salute to Elton John and, of course, Billie Jean. She's his partner in the whole WTT World Team Tennis event. I really can't wait for this. I'm so excited about it. And just forgive me for my little,
Oh, it's okay. I love it when celebrities do great things for people.
I do too. When it's a tennis thing, and it's just so close to my heart. I have actually played tennis with Gladys Knight. She was a neighbor of mine for some years. She was on one of our teams up here at Green Valley. And
I have a great Gladys Knight story.
Oh, good. I want to hear it because I adore her. And she's a good, decent, solid tennis player to boot. So if I didn't even love her in Midnight Train to Georgia, I would just love and respect her on the court anyway. So I'm going to actually try to text her and let her know that we were talking about her, things that were going on. Other things coming up I'd like to mention. Piff the Magic Dragon. I know you haven't heard about him. It's okay.
I know Piff.
Oh, you know Piff?
I know Piff.
Well, he is still not unhappy that he got booted off America's Got Talent.
We loved him.
He's at the Flamingo. I'm going to his first anniversary show and media party tonight. Yes.
Good.
Do you want me to pull on his tail?
Oh, please give him a couple of yanks for me.
Okay, I promise I will. Pull his little ears or something. Yeah, do dragons have ears? Yes. Also this month, everybody, we all know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Some of the major properties will be turning their lights pink. And there are a ton of fundraising events. Again, I never have time, and I'd bore you if I went through every detail. Go to the website, www.vegasonlyentertainment.com. under Vegas VIPs. You know the Barrymore restaurant, right?
Yes.
We're speaking of.
Yes.
They're having a lot of restaurants, Buddy V's are having October and menu specials in honor of the breast awareness thing. People really kick in, to whatever extent they can do. The Backstreet Boys, remember them?
Of course.
Okay. They were the best-selling boy band of all time, by the way.
More than the Beatles?
Boy band.
Oh, boy
well,
band. Well,
yeah,
they were boys.
I don't even think of the
They
Beatles.
were boys when we were little girls.
Yes,
or me,
that's
I should
true.
say, speak for myself. Pardon me, darling.
I was kind of pre-Beatle, just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
But I wasn't pre-Backstreet Boys. So.
No, that's for sure, not me.
They're going to start a residency inside the Accent at Planet Hollywood in March.
Oh.
Love it. And Stevie Nicks.
Oh, Stevie.
Who does not know Stevie Nicks, and how could you not love her voice? She's going to be the very first artist to perform at the new 5,300-seat Park Theater at the Monte Carlo. That's another whole venue
that's another whole...
We'll talk about that later, yeah.
That's a good connection.
And in Summerlin, also the Festival of Arts.
And that's where we're performing.
There you go. There's another time.
Janine and I will be singing at 4 p.m. at the Summerlin Festival of Arts.
Okay.
This coming Saturday, October the 8th.
Right. It's October 8th and 9th.
We're going to do 15, 20 minutes.
Great.
And give you a sneak peek of 50 pounds from Stardom.
That's okay.
Easy
It's my
for me to
tennis
say.
enthusiasm.
I got so excited.
But who would have thunk? Because I hadn't even put the two events together. So we'll have. And it sounds like a fun event. I'm sure all of these festival
forward to
arts.
it.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, so there's another gig that you've got going on, and we hadn't even touched the iceberg on that. So not to confuse the issue, this is your debut show, correct?
That's right.
Debut show is at the Star Bright Theater.
That's right. October 30th.
October 30th, 2 p.m. And then you're also performing downtown Summerlin at the festival.
That's right. On this coming Saturday already, the 8th.
Boy, you're booked. And when will you be going? Is this the one-time appearance here in Vegas because you're going on tour with that spectacular contract that you already got?
Well, this is our debut, yes, and we do already have some people trying to reel us in to do a little gig here and there here in the Valley, but we are waiting for our new agent to let us actually pick and choose where we're going to go. So we're just sitting back,
basking in your laurels,
thinking, okay, there is a God.
Of course there is, especially when you persevere all those years, right?
That's right.
Obviously, you know what tack to put your ship on.
There you go. There you go.
It took a while to get there. I'm still so excited about that tennis thing. I just can't even tell you. I promote sports among youngsters, but even women our age or older. Some of the best tennis players that I met in my 30s were in their 70s, and they could just kick your butt on the tennis court.
I was going to tell you my Gladys Knight story.
Oh, tell me about Gladys. I love her.
Oh, this is great. Well, my husband plays at the Bellagio, and the Bellagio used to be the Dunes.
I remember. Yes.
Okay, on that land right there. There was a singer back in the day, a lounge singer, Marlena Ricky was her name, and I think I pronounced that right. Anyway, maybe it was just Marlene, but nonetheless, she had gotten sick, and a friend of a friend of a friend said to me, hey, they need a singer up at the top of the Dunes tonight. It's just for one night, and the band is ready, and back in the day, you had your song list, your top 40 song list.
Right,
so if you had at least 3/4 or 50% of those songs in your repertoire, you could get the stand-in gigs.
Wow, nice.
Well, I got the stand-in gig, and I sang there at the top of the Dunes, doing my thing. Back in the day, it was the Pointer Sisters, fire, and just doing the whole thing. And then it was break time, and off to the restroom I went to freshen up. I was in the stall. Too much information, I know.
That's
but
right. It's the truth.
It's the truth. I was in the stall and realized I didn't have any tissue.
Oh, I hate
And
that.
so I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? So I heard these two gals, one on either side of me in the stalls, and one said, wow, did you hear her sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow? That was pretty damn good. That's exactly what I heard this voice say. Then the other voice in the other stall on the other side of me said, yeah, she's pretty good. And so I thought, well, these two are friendly, so I asked for the tissue. I said, do either one of you have some extra tissue paper that I could borrow? And underneath the stall came a hand and handed me the tissue paper. At the same time, like right out of the movies, like you just wouldn't believe this, you hear this this trio, and the doors open to the stalls. The mirrors are there, and it's Gladys Knight, me, and one of her friends.
Gladys, love you.
Gladys Knight handed me my toilet tissue at the Dunes. Yay! And so I was so excited. I went back into the stall where she was, grabbed the toilet paper, clean toilet paper.
Yes, we have 2 seconds.
And she signed it for me, and I have it in my scrapbook.
Love you, Gladys. We'll be back next week on that note. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure.